So in this video, I will be going over all the Ninja Tycoon game passes from the Robux to the Rio. So before we begin, for those that are new here, don't forget to subscribe since I have all the content you need to be good at Ninja Tycoon. Okay, now let's begin. Join the Discord too. Our first game pass is the Sasuke Cursemark. Only has one move, 2 modes, and costs 6 robux. Really, I don't think this one is worth it, but it's only if you want to waste robux and you're just rich on robux, really. Because the Chidori Laminate is the same thing as the Chidori. See, right there. But this does have a little health boost, so yeah. So I don't really recommend this one. The next one is the Toad Sage. Toad Sage, in my opinion, is a really good game pass. There are actually 3 jutsus for this one, and with 2 modes. And this only costs 24 robux. In my opinion, this is really worth it. And see, this is the second one, Jiraiya's thing. Usually there are 2 toads that appear, but I don't know what happened to them. So anyway, we're first going to test the jutsus on Rogue Ninja. That was the first move. And here's Sage Toad. And last move, one of the most toxic jutsus in the game, Giant Rasengan, is our last move. Right there. Launches them really far. So yeah, it is a really good move in general, but pretty toxic. So yeah. So I highly recommend this one. So our next game pass is the Demon Fox Cloak with 3 modes, 3 moves, and 126 robux. So the first move is the Biju Bomb, right here. Next is the Vermilion Rasengan, and he kinda missed there, but that is fine. So here's the Vermilion Rasengan. Last one, Biju Blast. And so yeah, basically finishes you off. So the next game pass I will be reviewing is the 8 Gates. It has 4 moves, costs 116 robux. So right now we're just gonna get into it. The first move was Elephant Blast. Now we're going on to the next move, right here, and it is Chirudora, or right now it's called Hirudora. Now time for the third move, a really toxic combo, Reverse Lotus. Pretty sure y'all have all seen this before, but with Gotsuga used instead. And the final move, the worst combo of all, is the Night Guy. One-shots anyone instantly. And it looks pretty cool too, so buy it. So the next game pass is the Lightning Cloak, which only has 2 jutsus. And this is the first move, Lightning Overload. Next one is the Lariat, which is right here. Kind of like a shock. So this game pass isn't really that bad, so it's decent. So the next game pass is going to be Snake Sage, which has 2 modes and 3 moves. So here you go. So here is going to be the first move, which is going to be White Rage. Blinds the opponent for up to 2 seconds. And then the next one is going to be Reanimation Jutsu. And the thing is, there is a slight chance of you spawning Madara in here, but he's really not that strong. And here is an Organic Animation. So yeah, that includes this game pass. Our next game pass is the Evil Sand Spirit, which has 5 moves, 2 modes, and costs 256 robux, so really not that bad. First move, we have Sand Dome. Right here, acts as a shield and attacks the opponent too. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And the next one is Sand Coffin, a really popular move by Gaara. Right here. So it basically raises you up and does that. So really similar to Sand Dome. The next one is going to be right here, Quicksand. Pretty cool too. So yeah. And right here, it's actually supposed to make you actually slow down. See that? Yeah, it's damage you too. So that's pretty cool too. And our next move, which marks our 4th move, is going to be about right here. The Grand Sand Mausoleum, which is a really cool jutsu. It's like the ramen shop still actually. The next one, this one. So this Toad Beast actually attacks differently from the Kurma Beast. it actually sends like a wave of sand right here. Let me show you. First, he needs to load his attack, and that guy needs to get out. Okay, right here, see? Sends you a wave of sand. Pretty cool. So moving on to the next one. So the next game pass is going to be the Senju game pass. So here's the 1000 arm, the first move. And now moving on to the wood clones right here. So it is basically shadow clones, so I don't really get the concept, maybe with a little more health, but I really don't really get this move. And the next one, Deep Forest Emergence, of course. And first we're gonna take this guy out. Okay, now time for the last move, Deep Forest Emergence. So that move is mainly just like to trap the opponent, kind of, so yeah. So the next game pass is the Kyuubi Chakra mode. So the first one is the Planetary Rasengan right here. And the next one is going to be the Super Mini Rasengan, so you won't be able to see it right there. So yeah, it was really small. And the next one is the Nine Tails Avatar. So pretty OP right there. And like that, you're blasted so far. Okay, now for the fourth move is going to be the Tailed Beast Rasengan. So yeah, those are 4 moves for this wonderful pass, so I highly suggest you to buy this one. So yeah, this one is a really good pass. So now we're gonna showcase the Tseneigan Mode, which has 2 different modes and 5 moves. So here we're gonna get into the first move, the Tseneigan TSO. So this one is a really toxic move, just like all the others in this pass. So right there, it basically makes you sit down, like bruh. Most toxic move in the game. Besides Reverse Lotus. Anyway, the next one is going to be Genrin Tensei Baku. So this one, man, it launches you like freaking farther than the giant Rasengan. Look how far it goes. It can make it go across the whole map actually. So that is just insane. So now we're going on to our third move, the Kenrin. Wait, no. So we're going on to our third move right now. Yeah, the Kenrin Tensei Baku. Sorry, because all these names are kind of complicated. So this one is kind of like the there's one lightning style jutsu just like this one, but yeah, this one isn't as toxic as the others, of course. And of course, the well-known Scattering Chakra Rosary. This one, man, the most toxic out of all. Like, just too toxic. Anyway, now we're on to our next one, the Sage of Six Paths. So here is the Sword of Nimboku, our first move. Second is the Pull, of course, in Pain's Jutsu collection, but anyway. And now, this one is actually supposed to revive, however, heals at full health. And this is Planetary Devastation. Pretty cool. And how this actually works, see there's a dot, it attracts you with that center dot. This could actually kill someone at half health, so pretty OP. And the next one is just that. So yeah. And now we have the 10 Tails. Bro, this thing is OP as heck. And considering the cooldown is like very small, this makes it really OP. And of course, the orbs, the Sage orbs. So this is really good, the Truth Seeking orbs. It's like, yeah, it's really good, like the breaking orb thing we have on the free jutsus. And here we have this, the push. Really good jutsu overall. So yeah, this game pass, highly recommend it. However, it costs 800 robux, so a bit pricey. And there you go. That almost concludes it. So the next game pass I will be reviewing is the Offsale game pass, which has 2 modes, Rikodu Naruto and Rinnegan Sasuke. So here we're going to present the first move, the Enton Hanoe Kazuchi. So here you go. Pretty decent, almost 20% of my health. The next one is going to be the Indra's Arrow, the best long range in this game, I can guarantee you. And the next move is pretty good too. It's the Onyx Chidori. It is basically a buffed Chidori actually. So yeah. And then we have another move, the Truth Seeking Orbs, which you can also find in the 6 Sage Pass. So yeah, pretty good too. So the next one is Ultra Big Rasen Shuriken. So this is just a barrage of Rasen Shuriken, so it's a pretty good one. However, not all of them will hit since the first one will just bounce the person up. Next one, Chakra Rods. Really good one too. So here you go, here is going to be the damage. So yeah, pretty good damage. And what is that guy doing? But whatever. Moving on to our best one. This is the Kurama Susanoo. It's just really good. Like, it's pretty versatile. It practically scares your opponents. Because like, you do not want to get hit by that. That will literally take half of your health or more. So that is a killer. It will literally kill your opponents and scare them away. So if you have any spawn killers or any enemies in the server, use that. Next one, Magnet Rasengan. So here, basically also has some black marking around when you hit, so let me show you. Okay, so we're gonna hit with our right now. See, black marks everywhere. And our next one, we're going pretty fast, is the Ramen Guy. So remember, this is also a game pass, but not obviously a Robux one. First move, Ramen Burst Bomb. Best free long range for the Rio modes. Next one is Ramen Shop Seal. Basically traps them, but you can escape it still, so kind of useless. Next is Ramen Gun. So pretty good, but a bit overpriced for this jutsu. So yeah, that concludes this game pass. Next one is the Paper Angel. The best thing about this is the Messiah paper, but first we're gonna use the paper and mass, since that's the first jutsu in this set. Okay, so here we're gonna show off our paper and mouse, because it is basically a barrage of shurikens really. Okay, so pretty decent damage, like 25%. And now we have the Heavenly Lance, the Messiah paper. It's actually really good, like it launches them high in the air. Even if you zoom out, you can't really see how far they launched. So really good. Next, we have the Heavenly Lance. Really narrow, so I don't recommend this jutsu when you use it. So use other long range jutsus to replace this in battle. Next one, we have Hover. So I want to test it on here to show you actually how to use Hover. Hover. First, we're going to use Paper Dance before I demonstrate how to use Hover though. So here is your Paper Dance. So basically all these modes you need to have lock screen or you can't perfectly aim them. So that is a pro tip, because I had to learn the hard way when I was 1v1ing someone and I kind of badly lost. Okay, so here's the Paper Dance. This one actually, a lot of these jutsu actually blow the opponent away. So if you're that type of player, use it. However, this jutsu has bad range, compared to the other long range. It can't go that far, so we're going to stand here and we're going to shoot it right about here. As you can see, didn't even reach Rogue Ninja, so pretty, not the best one, but this is more of a medium range jutsu. I wouldn't consider it long range. So the next thing we're going to do is demonstrate how to use Hover. So this is for mobile people, since I know how hard it is to use Hover on mobile. Okay, so right now I'm going to demonstrate how to actually use Hover. So basically Hover is like the jump button, but you can go really high. So here, let me demonstrate. We're going to demonstrate on this map, and what? It literally just disappeared. But whatever, we're going to wait till it spawns right back. So I'm going to show you how to use Hover, since it is much easier to use on PC, but mobile it is a different story. So here's how you use it. You hold to glide down slowly, and you just basically click to go higher. So yeah, that is the trick. And here, there is no wall, okay? Because I'm gonna drop right here, see, no wall. So yeah, it is basically just jumping with Hover. So please leave me alone. Leave me alone, please. Well, that is it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and can we hit 400 likes on this video and subscribe, or I'll use my sexy jutsu.